2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke, but he's such a nice guy you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. That's heading into the rough, I think. Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. Feet left to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Looking good.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par five that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Opting for the 5-iron. That might be one club too many. Yeah, that was a safe play. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Didn't that look good for a long time? And they'll tap this in for birdie. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time for the fifth shot. Well, that'll play.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Come on, you're better than that. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Not the result they were after there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Get excited. This could go in. And there it is. He's currently in a share of 11th place. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. An opportunity to make a par here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And in it goes for the par.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently a couple under for the event. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of 2 halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
That's a nice-looking tee shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Going with a 3-wood here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Was on a good line. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
2 over for the day. Oh, yes, what a shot. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the 2nd shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching this steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Didn't that look good for a long time? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Okay, steady now. Putting for bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yeah, a quality shot that. Oh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5.
Surely it's going to.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Sitting at +1. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Playing their 4th shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Let's try and make this one. He'll only drop the one shot. Go in. And gets that putt of distance to go. Why not take another look at that effort?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
From about 100 yards.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Not a bad line, this. And with that, that's their fourth birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 2 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Going with the hybrid. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. And from the bunker here. Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Big putt for par coming up.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
He's in a share of 9th place. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Lining up from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This one's looking good.
Super shot that. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Oh, well done. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for 5th place. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
Hey, that's a chance. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Around 110 yards to go.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
If it's up, it could be in. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And with that putt, now at 4 under, heading to the final few holes.
Inching their way closer to the top of that leaderboard. Can't afford any mistakes from here on in.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Reach the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's frustrating. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf. Rich?
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of two greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Sitting at -4. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. How close was that to going down? There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, nice looking putt. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. He finds himself tied for 6th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. Opting for the 3-wood. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
And this putt to be even with Tony Finau.
This one's online. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.